So, once again, just like last time, somebody suggested that I change the main character that is used to represent these types of videos. We are now going to go from Shredder to Skeletor, as they suggested. I like where this is going. Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. And be sure to leave me your thoughts and opinions about this video down in the comments section, as well as what other mascot characters you would love to see represent these segments, and I'll pick one of them at random, because why the heck not? Alrighty then, here is all the latest hacks and homebrew news that have occurred since my last news video that I did at the end of last month, for all the individuals out there who have a hacked PS Vita. And I'm gonna try and go as fast as I can with this information, because quite frankly, there's a lot, so let's get to it. Skeletor approves. First of all, here we have a new PS Vita homebrew game called Resurgent by a one Mr. Misery, and I'm not 100% sure I'm saying that name correctly, but I do know that the individual watches this channel, so maybe they can let me know just how badly I butchered that. In Resurgent, you must traverse a post-apocalyptic city ravaged by an unknown virus in search of safety. Boy, does that ever hit home for today's standards. Sneak past infected-looking individuals for their next victim. Search for food and water to replenish your diminishing health, and discover a story of a new era. And so far, the game looks pretty alright to me. It kinda has the visual flair of Luxlinger, which I am all down for. And also, don't forget to check the video description, which contains links to all of the games I am currently talking about. Skeletor wants you to do that. Next game is a title called Astro Rush, developed by an individual named ARAR7000. And let it be known that I am 7,000 times in love with this individual for what they have done. Unless, of course, they are not into YouTubers, to which then I sounded extremely creepy. And since I am terrified of space, I guess this is the closest I'll ever get to experiencing that. Race through space and dodge the obstacles at breakneck speed. Take control of 2 meteorites in this fast-paced, high-score game where you will rush through a trippy galaxy. Rotate the meteorites through the obstacles. If you fail once, you will have 1 meteorite left and switch from rotating to dodging controls. You can play in normal mode or in 3 different wireframe modes. A la Virtual Boy, because I guess we all really wanted that but just never knew it? Well, it's better than everything being red and black, I guess. Skeletor absolutely hates red and black. Next homebrew game that we'll be able to enjoy, and yes, as you can tell there's going to be a lot of them in this video, is called Helltaker, developed by Default. It's by default that I love them. Yeah, that sounded less creepy. So what's Helltaker about? Well, it features waifu, so I don't know, that's really all that matters. Helltaker is a short game about sharply dressed demon girls. Tell me more. Traverse hell in search of love, win the hearts of horrible demon girls, kick adorable skeletons around, solve puzzles and as efficiently as possible, or just skip puzzles in the menu. Then what for even have them there? Try not to get murdered by demon girls, get murdered by demon girls anyway. Yeah, that's basically the features that it has, so doesn't seem like a game that takes itself very seriously in the slightest, and now you'll be able to play it on your Vita. Warning, this game features waifus that may or may not be evil, but they probably are. Oh, and as you probably have guessed at this point, this title mentioned kicking skeletons, so Skeletor doesn't really appreciate that. Next up is a game called the Henry Stickmin Collection, and it was brought to you by FoxZYX. In the Henry Stickmin Collection, you play, I'm assuming Henry Stickmin, who's Stickmin? Not to be confused with Pikmin. The Henry Stickmin Collection is a Newgrounds choose-your-own-path classic reborn and revitalized. This 6-game epic accumulation in multiple, entirely canon, extremely different endings. Each step of the journey has you choose from options such as a teleporter, or calling in your buddy Charles to help you out. Basically, this is a choose-your-own-path adventure where the game claims it's more fun to fail than succeed. Story of my life. And Skeletor's too. And for all of you Cuphead fans out there, you'll be very delighted to know that Vita Dev is in fact still working on the 3rd boss for the official Cuphead game, or at least for the PS Vita port. As you know, so far, he has 2 bosses already made. So hopefully we'll get a chance to see that blueberry boss very soon, the one that creeps me out when he turns into a tombstone. That's just wrong, man. Blueberries don't do that. Oh, would you look at that, another homebrew game. Get ready, because this isn't going to be the only one so far. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Quakespasm Spiked, ported by Rin. Yep, I still can't say his name. And hey, let's just stop and think here for a moment. We're officially playing Quake on our PS Vitas. 2021 just got a whole lot better, and from what I'm hearing, it's a solid playing version of the game. So tell me, will all of this be enough to keep you busy on your PS Vita for the foreseeable future? Not yet? Well, I'm gonna give you more. What if I was to tell you that we got a Duke Nukem 3D port titled JF Duke 3D Vita by Rin? Man, that guy's been busy. I don't really know what that means, but I already made an alphabet soup joke in the last video, so I'm not gonna do it again. But anyway, Duke Nukem 3D, we are now able to take it on the go with us on our Vitas. But the biggest question remains, can we throw Dukies in this version? I certainly hope so. And Skeletor, he hopes so too. He likes Dukies. Please don't Google image search that. Well guys, we are officially playing Warcraft on our Vitas. Man, this little handheld is awesome. My love for thee grows every day. Thank you so much, Northfear, for doing this. Oh, and don't think that this is just a standalone port, because it includes both Warcraft 1 and 2 from the original PC versions. Should I make an old man joke about myself about how I was around during those days? Nah, it's been done to death, but I am starting to look more and more like Skeletor each day. And now for the big one. Oh, and fun fact here, this game dropped literally just hours after my last Homebrew video dropped. Yeah, that's just the way things go sometimes, but luckily I can correct that blunder by telling you about it now. And now, we're gonna be playing Battlefield on our Vitas. More specifically, Battlefield Bad Company 2, which I believe is a port from the Android version, if I'm not mistaken. And yep, as expected, this was brought to you by The Flow and Rin. So if you want to know whose boots you should lick, it's those two. And this was kept a secret from the entire PS Vita homebrew community, because at least for me personally, I didn't even know that something like this was even in the works. And now, boom, it hits us. Those sly dudes. Whew, and that will cover all of the PS Vita homebrew news that I was able to find for you guys during the middle of August. And I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more coming pretty soon. But I'd love to know, which of these games are you gonna try out? Which got you most excited for the future? Tell me down in the comments section. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and Skeletor says goodbye too. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Robert Sylvester, Michael O'Connor, Ricardo Martinez, Colossus, Crazy Cat, Jamie, Smug Wolf, Sakib Alam, 1488 Dental, Azumara, Nintendo Switch at 2 AM, Donut Valley, Romp King, Dr. Super Artie, Hector Gonzalez, Kayonko, Version Mystery, Juan M. Hermosillo, Eric DeWitt, Tasha Monty, Mazgus, Matt Hargett, Robert Johnson, Zacrito, Frayden, Joseph Razmick, Shin Snake, Alan Iwazuk, Makis Blob, B Mystery, Matt Fox, Reiko Star, Neo Arashi, Milk Sama, Bujin Ryu Cat, Zake Blue 1, Hero Acer, Adam Sondi, PS Vita S, Richard Cruz, Lori Sweeney, Jelle, H-Hitter, Larry Anderson, Gutter Drums, Hemdall Imbert, Wendy K, David Ray, BMF, Clayton Malarkey, Joshua Williams, Jared Hado, Kevin Enright, Heston Joseph, Aaron Swanson, Rodrigo Vera, Phantom XRS, Saul Ramirez, Kyle Brooks, JR, E-Rock, Kerr Sterner, Adam Thury, and Skulshire Tugel TCG. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screen here, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. Likes and shares can help equally as much. And tell me, just how many times did I mention Skeletor in this video? I honestly lost count.